What if I told you a game-breaking bug may have tilted the outcome of a crucial bracket match? That's exactly what happened at ESL 1 Raleigh, where Yutoro was kicked out of the Roshan pit twice. Meanwhile, over at PGL Wallachia, Team Liquid has finally snapped a 9-series losing streak against Parivision, sealing the deal in a 72-minute Game 5 that nearly 400,000 fans watched live. And looking ahead, PGL just announced 13 Dota tournaments through to 2028, locking in $13 million in prize pools. If you thought Pro Dota was slowing down, think again. Let's get into everything that just went down in April. Welcome back to the Reflection Report. In this series, I recap the past month, sharing highlights from my rank guide, wins, losses, MMR shifts, and the areas I'm focusing on to improve. Then I dive into the pro scene, covering pick trends, tournament results, and anything else cool happening in Dota at the moment. If you're just wanting the pro scene recap, you can skip to here. Otherwise, let's dive into my past month's performance. Overall in April, I think my progress was pretty good. I only played 40 matches, winning 21 of them, giving me a win rate of 52%. Nothing crazy, but it's not negative. This left me with a new MMR of 2,840. I've been noticing a lot of people in Archon don't seem to know how to play around timings and would much rather just play the game blindly. With that in mind, I don't think I'm going to change my hero pool at all and focus on playing my lane as best as possible. I've also put on the setting that just mutes everybody, so I think that's going to be the way to go to keep me sound of mind in those longer games. Which leads me to my goal or aim for the month. I'm really going to double down on the winning the lane aspect of offlane, so I'll have to start watching my replays and take note of all the small stuff that I missed or could have done. Alright, enough solo queue therapy. What's going on in the big leagues? ESL 1 Raleigh 2025, held from April 7th to 13th, marked a significant return of ESL 1 to the United States after a decade-long hiatus. The tournament featured 12 of the world's top Dota 2 teams competing for a $1 million prize pool and valuable ESL Pro Tour points, crucial for qualification to the Esports World Cup. A notable incident during the tournament involved a long-standing Roshan bug affecting Team Spirit's carry Yutoro. In a critical playoff match against Team Falcons, Yutoro's hero was thrown from the Roshan pit twice while attempting to secure the Aegis. This bug, persisting since the latest patch, allowed Team Falcons to capitalize on the situation, ultimately leading to their victory in that game. Have a look at it in action.
Oh, that shield rune and quicker reaction decision making from Skeeter, just jumping in there, getting on it. Actually, it was Amar who picked it. Skeeter blinked first, but wait, what's happening to poor Clink? He can't finish it. Clink, well, he got away. He tried to finish Roche, but Roche threw him away. He could have gotten it, but Yatoro got yeeted by Roche.
Oh my god! Is he gonna die for it now as well? Ancient apparitions on him, Beastmaster and Dragon Knight in there, killing him off for a 5-man wipe.
Eastern European powerhouse Parivision claimed the championship title by defeating Team Spirit 3-1 in the grand final. This victory marked their second consecutive ESL 1 title, following their triumph at Bangkok in 2024. The PGL Wallachia Season 4, held from April 19th to 27th, delivered an exhilarating week of action. 16 teams competed for a share of $1 million prize pool, navigating a modified Swiss format group stage, followed by a double elimination playoff bracket. The tournament featured 115 matches, culminating in a dramatic 5-game grand final between Team Liquid and Parivision. Despite losing their previous 9 encounters with the Eastern European squad, Liquid managed to win the series 3-2. Match breakdown is as follows: Game 1 to Liquid, Game 2 to Liquid, Games 3 and 4 to Parivision, Game 5 to Liquid, with that last game going over 70 minutes. One of the standout performers for me was Boxy, whose consistency and quick reactions helped cancel out initiations and save his team. In Game 2, Boxy's Shadow Shaman was integral for Liquid's success. His quick fingers, shackles, and hexes alongside ward placement helped secure key team fights and critical objectives. Have a look at this team fight. Keep your eye on the Shaman.
Turn their backs, so they'll turn to stone. They look for the meteor hammer. Mickey's gonna get hit by it. Throws down the call down. He's going forward, but hit with the nullifier. No one's waiting for his moment to jump. There's another roar with the refresher. They go to the Ice West. That's a little bit short because the vacuum pulled him away. I'm not sure it's gonna matter. They get the kill on a Satanic. They look over at DM trying to TP out, but the homing missile's there. They'll get another one. Liquid, without Nisha, have held on. They get 3.
In the decisive fifth game, Nisha's performance on Timbersaw was instrumental, recording a series-high 22 kills and 14 assists with only 2 deaths. His dominance in the late game secured Liquid's victory after a grueling 72-minute battle. The tournament achieved significant viewership, peaking at 399,000 concurrent viewers during the grand final. This made it the second most watched event in the Wallachia series, trailing only in the inaugural season. Overall, the event accumulated over 13 million hours watched, ranking third among the 4 editions held so far. Team Liquid's triumph at Wallachia Season 4 not only marked a redemption arc against Paravision, but also solidified their status as back-to-back champions in the series. PGL has unveiled an ambitious roadmap for Dota 2 esports, committing to 13 tournaments through to the end of 2028. Each event will feature a $1 million prize pool, totaling $13 million in prize money over the next 4 years. The initiative aims to provide stability for teams, clarity for fans, and a reliable competitive structure that elevates the entire ecosystem. In addition to the recently concluded Wallachia Season 4, PGL has scheduled 2 more Dota 2 tournaments for 2025, Wallachia Season 5 and Season 6, and the full lineup of events is confirmed and scheduled through 26, 27, and 28, with 3 confirmed for 26 and 4 each confirmed for 27 and 28. Dream League Season 26, scheduled from May 19th to June 1st, will be held online and feature 16 top-tier Dota 2 teams. These teams comprise a mix of direct invites and those that secured their spots through regional qualifiers. The tournament boasts a substantial prize pool of $1 million US. This event marks the final Dota 2 tournament in the ESL Pro Tour, where teams compete for the last chance to win EPT points. Notably, Tundra Esports has withdrawn from Dream League Season 26 and has been replaced by Navi Jr. That's just about it for the tournaments. Let's have a look at what's going on with the teams themselves. OG's roster has seen more changes as 9 departs and Devi Lama's trial comes to an end. In their place, 423 and Stormer have joined the squad, both currently on trial. With Kidaru still on the lineup, that leaves only 4 members. What does OG have in store? Avalis has brought their roster back to full strength with the addition of Mole, Desire and Fly, while Seneko has been moved to the inactive list. With Dream League 26 just around the corner, this revamped lineup won't have much time to settle in. Looks like they'll be put to the test immediately. Mouse is actively rebuilding its Dota 2 roster, with recent developments indicating a strategic overhaul. Larry, formerly the captain of Game & Gladiators, has joined Mouse as the Position 5 support and team captain. His leadership is expected to be pivotal as Mouse aims to qualify for major tournaments like the Esports World Cup and the International 2025, which is going to be held in Hamburg, Germany. Their current confirmed roster includes Celery in POS 5 and Force in POS 3. There are unconfirmed reports suggesting that Abed, Shard, Toby, and Eki may be joining the roster, but these have not been officially announced. The team will be under the guidance of coach Immortal Faith, who previously worked with Celery during their time at Gaming Gladiators. As Mouse continues to finalize its lineup, the organization is positioning itself to make a significant impact on the upcoming competitive season. Talent Esports recently parted ways with their carry player Natsumi following a series of underwhelming performances in international tournaments during 2025. While he contributed to the team's first LAN victory at Misa Invitational 24, the team struggled to replicate that success in the subsequent events, leading to his departure. As of now, Talon has not announced a replacement for Natsumi or indicated whether they will utilize a stand-in for upcoming Dream League Season 26. The roster includes Makoto, WS, Cuckoo, and Jokam. And that's about it for the team movements. Let's have a look at what's going on with the popular picks and bans, with Wallachia and Raleigh concluding this month. The top 5 most contested heroes of ESL 1 Raleigh brought a mix of high impact and strategic versatility. Nature's Prophet led the pack with a 100% pick ban rate and an impressive 83% win rate. His global presence and split push utility made him a cornerstone in most drafts. Ancient Apparition followed closely, picked or banned in 95% of drafts, winning 73% of his games. Teams leaned on his anti-heal to counter the tournament's sustain-heavy lineups. Templar Assassin, with a 92% contest rate and a 50% win rate, continued her role as a snowballing mid laner, especially valued for early Roshan control. Monkey King also saw a 91% contest rate, but struggled to convert that into wins, ending with just a 20% win rate. He was primarily picked for his vision and mobility advantage in forested terrain. Rounding out the top 5, Tiny appeared in 90% of games and delivered a solid 63% win rate, once again showing his strength as a flexible pick with burst and initiation potential. Heroes worth noting outside of that top 5 include Jakiro, Medusa, and Beastmaster. Looking at Wallachia now, these heroes brought a mix of meta staples and emerging power picks. Templar Assassin returned, leading the tournament with a staggering 95% pick ban rate and a 60% win rate, seeing especially strong performance on the Radiant side with a 70% win rate there especially. Teams lean on her to control tempo and secure early objectives. Ringmaster continued to be one of the most picked heroes in the meta with a 94% contest rate. His 50% win rate shows he's consistent but not overwhelming, functioning as a flexible teamfight tool. Ancient Apparition was picked or banned in 93% of matches and held a modest 45% win rate. He remained a reliable counter to healing and sustain, even if he didn't always convert to wins. Beastmaster saw a 92% pick ban rate and managed a solid 59% win rate, thriving in drafts that needed vision and objective control. Last of the top 5 was Bristleback, appearing in 86% of games with a strong 68% win rate. He was often drafted to frontline in skirmish-heavy lineup and proved hard to bring down. Other frequently picked heroes included Jakiro for his consistent teamfight presence and tower pressure, Tinker as a high-risk, high-reward pick enabling late-game map control, and Sand King, who served as a stable initiator and laning presence throughout the event. And with that, you're all caught up on everything that went down in Dota in April. Some big tournaments this month too. How exciting. Let me know what I'm missing for next month's video. Good luck, have fun, and keep climbing.